What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update and related news report. I have several different things for you guys from Joe Biden, from President Trump, from Mitch McConnell, all sorts of details regarding the second stimulus check and other related news. I'm going to give you all the details of it in this video. Also, I have another clue for you to what is in the box. If you can guess what's in the box, you could get money directly from me. We're giving back to our viewers. So make sure to watch to the end to get the clue of what is in the box. Also, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new videos, and give this video a like. It really helps out our channel. Okay, first up, Joe Biden says in a tweet, "I am alarmed by the surge in reported new virus infections, hospitalizations, and fatalities. The crisis demands a robust and immediate federal response, which has been woefully lacking." He says, "I am the president-elect, but will not be the president until next year. The virus does not respect dates on our calendar. It is accelerating right now. Urgent action is needed today by the current administration." So basically, Joe Biden is pushing for virus relief and stimulus to be done now before the election. This reiterates what both Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer are saying from the Democratic Party, that they need to pass and they want to pass stimulus now before the end of 2020. Now, President Donald Trump is actually kind of saying the exact same thing. He's urging Congress to pass a large stimulus and targeted stimulus package right now because it's needed during this pandemic, as we've seen a record 180,000 new virus cases just yesterday alone. President Donald Trump tweeted, "Congress must do a virus relief bill, aka stimulus package. It needs Democratic support. Make it big and focused and get it done." This is really good news because this shows that President Donald Trump, even though he's contesting the election and dealing with the lawsuits and all that stuff, is still pro-stimulus and would sign any stimulus package that is passed now up until January of 2021, when, if things keep going the way they're looking, Joe Biden will take office. We've also heard rumors that President Donald Trump might try to run again for president in 2024 if he can't contest this election and somehow pull it out, that he might try to run again in 2024. And if that's the case, he would want to put his best foot forward going out saying, "Hey, look, we passed stimulus for you on the way out. And then when we're in our next presidential debates in 4 years from now, he can basically say, listen, I passed stimulus before I was going out when I wasn't even reelected because I wanted to help the people." And then, of course, he'll say that Joe Biden didn't do a good job during his last 4 years, because that's pretty much what every presidential debate says, is that the other side is doing a terrible job. Also, real quick, I'm going to update you guys on two different local programs that are paying rental assistance for people. I had a comment from somebody in one of the last videos that said that these state and local stimulus programs, we're getting stimulus passed from states and cities and counties, that one of them found out from my video and they were able to get rental assistance for thousands of dollars to help them pay their rent. And I have two new programs here for you guys today. Number one, I think I mentioned this a few days ago, but I'm going to mention it again just in case, is St. Louis has authorized new federal assistance relief stimulus for rental payments or your mortgage payments in St. Louis, Missouri. The funds are provided by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, bringing the total the city has set aside for mortgage and rental assistance to just under $10 million. The mayor's administration has also set aside another $7.4 million in federal stimulus relief from the Economic Security Act to help tenants struggling to pay rent because of this pandemic, and place a moratorium on most evictions in the city through 2021. In addition to that, Atlanta is providing $22 million for mortgage and rental assistance payments in Atlanta, Georgia, which is $22 million. The money was earmarked by the mayor to help people struggling in the pandemic, but they're having trouble giving it away. The program is designed to give each family who needs it up to $5,000 towards housing payments. The applicants said that some people who are struggling through the pandemic may not want to admit that they are in need of assistance. Others may simply not believe that they can get up to $5,000 and come up with nothing in return because they didn't apply. Quote, people are like, is this a fluke? And we're like, no, this is true. There really is money out there to help you. People have a stigma that it's just lower income, she said. Quote, no, it's all of us who have been impacted by this pandemic. So there you go. There's two programs for two major cities, Atlanta, Georgia, and St. Louis, Missouri. Millions and millions of dollars. Atlanta's up to $5,000 for people in need. It's not just people that are like completely poverty stricken, but anybody who is affected. So if you're from either of these areas, I recommend you go and apply. And also, if you know of any other areas, share them down below in the comments so that our viewers can read through the comments and see them. And possibly, if I see it, I will cover it in an upcoming video. We've already helped people by sharing these programs. Sometimes it's entire states, cities, or counties. And I try to share at least one of these per day. So I will be having more of these programs for state and local cities for you guys going forward as we wait on federal stimulus from Congress. States and cities are passing it now. Also, President Donald Trump's lawsuits in Arizona, Michigan, and Pennsylvania challenging the ballots and the elections in those states have not been going well for him. In Arizona on Friday, Trump's campaign dropped a legal challenge of a number of ballots in Maricopa County, saying Biden's overall lead in the state is too large for the disputed ballots to make a difference. In Michigan, where Biden last week was projected as a winner, a judge declined a request by Trump backers to block the certification of election results in Detroit. And in Pennsylvania, Secretary of State Kathy Bachvar said she had determined not to order a recount and a recanvass of the election returns in 67 counties. For a recount to be ordered, Trump would have to be losing a state by less than 0.5% of votes cast. In the Michigan case, the judge rejected allegations by two poll challengers who claimed to have seen irregularities that allowed invalid ballots to be counted. Also, experts are saying that the lack of a new stimulus bill over this last few months may have contributed to surging virus cases among businesses and people pressured to go back to work and to open up their businesses when the virus was spreading out of control. Quote, a stimulus package would have included funds for public health and for testing and for tracing. It would have provided funds for schools to reopen. Ernie Tetchedy, a policy economist at Evercore, told Business Insider, I think there has been some public health consequences from the lack of a stimulus bill. Jason Furman, a former top economics advisor to President Barack Obama, says, quote, money spent limiting the virus has the greatest economic bang for the buck of anything we can do. Given how quickly the virus spreads, every day that passes without this funding is especially costly in jobs and lives. And you can actually see on this graph how new virus cases are spiking up, but yet unemployment rate is slowly dropping because people are being forced to go back to work to pay their bills without a new unemployment extension or any stimulus checks or anything of the sort. But now that virus cases are spiking back up, economists and several people from Congress are saying, including Joe Biden and President Donald Trump, that we need to pass more stimulus now because we have to get this graph under control. This graph can be paid for by the US economy, but this graph is paid for in lives. So let me know your thoughts down below. I asked my wife this just before filming this. When do you think there's going to be another stimulus package, another stimulus check with this virus surging out of control? And her thoughts were, yes, I definitely think we are. The question is, when are we going to see it? Are we going to see it now before 2020 is over? And that's what everybody is pushing for. But can Congress, Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, and Mitch McConnell come to an agreement. I personally think if Mitch McConnell does come up with a similar bill to the HEALS Act, which I talked about in my last video, which is a bill that he had previously in the summer, which is $1 trillion and does include $1,200 stimulus checks and a $200 to $300 per week unemployment extension. I think that bill has a good shot of being passed because they only need a few Democratic support to pass that bill. And if all the Republicans go for it and just a few from the other side, I mean, both sides are tired of this and they want to pass at least something now while we're in the lame duck session. So I personally think that has a good shot. So we will have to see here within the next few days if that is the bill that Mitch McConnell announces. Also, I want to give you the next clue to what is in the box. If you can guess what's in the box, you could. Ooh, did you hear that? You could receive a stimulus from us. We're giving back to our viewers as we have done multiple times in the past. We're doing $250 again this time, $125 to 2 people. So if you can guess correctly, you're entered into the pool of people who have guessed correctly. From there, we will randomly pick 2 people to receive $125 from us. So the clue for this video is the item in the box is a souvenir. All right. The item in the box is a souvenir. So if you want to guess what's in the box, just leave a comment down below. That's all you have to do. You can comment more than once. You can guess more than once. And I will have a new clue coming out for you in each of the next couple videos. This contest only goes on for a few days, so make sure you don't miss out. You can subscribe down below so you don't miss out and click the bell icon with all notifications on to want to get notifications when we go live, which is typically at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will keep you guys updated with everything going on. You can click on this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check videos next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income doing that. I just had a new student who made $38,000 in his first month of selling products on Amazon. So click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.